YouTube family, I'm making breakfast.
Look at that. He's frying some eggs for breakfast. He loves eggs. The other day, actually it was yesterday, he ate 7 eggs, I believe, for breakfast. Good morning, good morning. This is a fresh new day. Although I'm getting kind of a late start, that's okay. We had some company last night and we had a wonderful time, but we got to bed late. And it's really hard to go to bed when it doesn't get dark till like 10:30, 11 o'clock. And so, yeah, got to bed late and then I got kind of a late start. But my husband, Joas, was up this morning already by 5 going to work. I felt sorry for him. But I'm out here in my garden. And by the way, if you are new to our channel, my name is Priscilla. And my husband's name is Joas, and we have 5 children. And on this channel, we just do all kinds of things, mostly about our family life. Just about gardening, about what we do as a family, a lot of stuff of what we do as a family, and just different projects that we have. And even earlier on, we did some videos on growing up Amish. We talked about our love story, our wedding day, and yeah, just different things like that. So if you want to go check out all our playlists and stuff, you are more than welcome to. But today, I'm doing something different. I don't think I've ever done this before. It's basically just a day in my life. I have a lot of errands to run. It's not like a terribly busy day, but it's still, I'm gonna be running around a lot. I have some old sleeping bags I have to take into town to get washed. Actually, they're not old, they're just dirty. I have to wash them in a commercial washer in town. I want to take some eggs and some fresh lettuce to my mom, my parents' place this morning, and I'm going to stop in our farm to market store, get a few things there, and yeah, just do quite a few different things. And I'm just going to take you along. Hopefully it's not too boring for you. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. Right now, the reason I'm out in the garden is I'm going to gather some greens for a quick smoothie for me for breakfast, so that I have energy for the day. Some fresh green smoothies are so good for you. Okay, I'm ready to make my smoothie. And you know, I can't really tell you how I make my smoothies because they look different every time. I just add different things every time. Some things are a base. I will add all the time, and I don't always get my smoothie in. I don't every day get a smoothie in. I try to do it as often as I can, but there are just some days where I don't get it in. So I have carrot tops here, I have red beet tops, and I'm guessing the red beet tops are full of iron and lots of other things. I'm not totally sure. And then I have comfrey leaves here. I know that comfrey leaves are so healing. They have lots of healing properties in them. And then I have raspberry leaf here, red raspberry leaf. Red raspberry leaf is high in vitamin C, and I actually looked it up here to help. It has B vitamins, vitamin C, lots of minerals, and potassium, magnesium, zinc, phosphorus, iron. So red raspberry leaf has a lot of good nutrients in it. I mean, who would know that? Just go out and pick red raspberry leaves. And I guess there are also some cancer fighting properties in it. So that's awesome. And then I have a few other greens, some spinach, Swiss chard. And then what I add to that is I often add a little bit of liquid, often some water. But here I have some pear. I have some canned pears that I canned, and I always just add stevia to sweeten them if they need to be sweetened. And usually if I have a banana, I will add that, but I don't have a banana this morning. So I just add what I have. I have some red raspberries, gonna add a few of those, and some blueberries. And then I always usually add a little bit of stevia and erythritol to make it taste good. Now this is what I want to talk about too. I've talked about this before. This is baobab powder. It's called baobab boost powder. And I get this on trimhealthymama.com. I buy this on, and I get this collagen also on there. So this here is extremely high in vitamin C and magnesium, iron, loaded with potassium, lots of fiber. It's just really, really high in all of these, and so it's just a really, really good thing to put in your smoothies or in your drinks. I often, when I make myself a lemonade, I will pour some powder in the lemonade. It actually has a tiny bit of a citrusy taste. So I'm just gonna pour a little bit of this. It's just like soft powdery stuff. Put a teaspoon of that in. And then this collagen, of course, a lot of you have heard of collagen. It's very, very, it improves your hair, your skin, your bone, and joint nourishment and support. So yeah, especially if you're aging, you start seeing the aging process, this stuff is really good for you, collagen. So I always try to keep this on hand as much as I can. And I'll put a big scoop of that in. Actually, a little more. And then because I have this on hand, I'm almost out of this, but this is like an 8 plant-based protein. So I'm gonna add some of this. It's a lot, it's pea protein and beans and different stuff. And now I'll just add some water to that. It's all done, ready to drink. It looks halfway, almost looks pink, kind of brownish because of the raspberries and the blueberries probably that I put in. So let's try it. It's really good. I can taste the greens, but it's great. You can really make your smoothies taste good. Put a lot of greens in, and then just put in some, like some fruits. that taste good, some protein powders that maybe have even a flavor like vanilla or something, and it makes it really good. This is gonna charge me up for the day. I brought in a whole bunch of lettuce from the garden that I'm gonna wash and put through this salad spinner. And then I'm gonna take some to my parents because they don't really have a garden anymore, so I like to give them some nice veggies every once in a while. So I decided to take my daughter with me, Avalon here, so she can help me with all the errands. And here we have the eggs and the lettuce for my mom and dad. And here are the sleeping bags that need to be washed. So here we are at my mom's house, bringing her some eggs and stuff. Mom, you want to say hi?
Hi.
So this is Mom's little paint shop in the summertime. She comes in here and paints. And I want to show you a painting that she just got done. She did like a desert scene. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's beautiful. I'm gonna take it and we're gonna sell it at our Amish farm to market store. She hangs her paintings in there. Does an amazing job. Wow. It's still wet, so we just gotta let it dry there. This iced latte is really good. Believe it or not, this is the first time in my life, I believe, if I can remember right, that I've ordered an iced latte. I've never ordered iced coffees before. I always drink hot coffee. I love my hot coffee, but it's been a little bit later in the day, so I decided I'm going to try it, and it's hot outside, and it's really good. And yeah, so we just left my mom's place. Wasn't her painting beautiful? She does a whole bunch of different kinds of painting, and it's oil-based, so it has to dry. But we're heading to town now to get those sleeping bags washed, and I'll probably run some errands while we're doing that. And so, yeah. Okay, I want to show you guys what I'm finding here in the thrift store. Here is a pressure canner. It's a 22-quart pressure canner, Miro brand, and it's brand new. It's never been used. It's $59, and I checked online, and they're basically, I believe they're 95 bucks on Amazon. So I'm getting a deal for this, and I haven't had a pressure canner, so I'm very tickled that I found this buy. So I wasn't planning on buying anything. I was just going to come in here and browse while I'm waiting on my laundry. But here I found a bumbo seat that I'm going to give to my sister who's having a baby soon, and these cute little, like, they're almost like little, I'm not sure what they are, but I think I'm gonna use that for toys, put some toys in at home. So I'm finding a few things. I'm so happy for that pressure canner. I have to make a quick run in here to find something here in Rosar's.
Mom and pop store, and then Carrie, red light, please. Carrie, red light.
So I've been looking for a stain remover called Shout that I always used. It's the best stain remover I've found, but I can't find it anywhere anymore. So I guess I'll try this. I don't know. It's a laundry stain remover. See if it works. Okay, I want to show you. I stopped at a liquor store and I got this vodka. And before you go and judge me about this, the reason I bought this, I'm going to make my own vanilla. I had a friend who made me homemade vanilla, and it is so good. It tastes so much better than the imitation vanilla. And when you buy real vanilla, it's super expensive. So to make it yourself, it's a lot cheaper. And you need vodka and vanilla beans to make vanilla. And then you just let it sit for a month. And it just becomes this amazing flavor. So that's what I'm doing with this. Well, we just got home from town. We were gone much longer than I was planning, but that's usually how it happens. And it looks like the boys are cleaning out our dog barn. So let me go check what they're doing. Yep, they're washing out the dog barn. Ethan busily cleaning. How are you doing, Ethan? Good. Going okay? Yeah. Where's Justin? He's outside. Okay. Chloe, you need your hair done. You were out in the garden. You look hot. So Wyatt, what do you think of that little thing? Do you think we can put some toys in there?
But Mom, I was cute.
Yeah, we got 2 of them, so they should fit.
But Mom, don't seem to be suited with toys.
Yeah, we have a lot of toys, but we need to go through them and get rid of some because they're broken and...
No.
Okay, I'm back in the house, and we were gone for quite a while. It took a long time just waiting on our sleeping bags to wash and dry, and then I had to do some errands, and yeah. So, and I took longer in the thrift store than I was going to, just to, because I couldn't make up my mind if I wanted to buy a couple of those things. And so now this is the vanilla I have right now. There's a whole bunch of vanilla beans in there. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some out so that I have some to use, and then I'm going to fill it up again with vodka and let it sit for a couple months before I use it, because these vanilla beans still have a lot of vanilla in them. Like, they still have a lot of flavor in them, and so I'm just going to fill it up again and let it sit, and in a couple months I'll start using it again. So what I'm having for dinner is mostly leftovers. It's nice, especially on a day like this when I'm running around. I actually don't have very many days like this. I'm usually around home, cleaning bathrooms, doing laundry, dusting, sweeping, and making meals and working out in the garden. That's the main thing I do, taking care of my children. But today I was on errands, so this is what you get to see. So it's very nice to have leftovers for dinner. We had company last night, so that's why we have leftovers mostly. So Right here I have mashed potatoes I'm gonna heat up, and still have some leftover gravy I'll just put in a pan and heat up. And I also had baked some whole chickens that we had butchered last night, so there's a lot of chicken pieces left over that I'll put in the baker. And I also had made some delicious dinner rolls last night, so we're gonna have these for dinner. And then I'll probably make a quick salad, and then for kind of a refreshing dessert, I'm gonna just make what you call a banana soup. I don't know how many people have heard of that, but we used to have it growing up, but I'm gonna add strawberries. By the way, the children are outside picking some strawberries, so what I do is I add a lot of milk. We use our own goat's milk, and so I add milk, I dice up a lot of bananas and strawberries, and then I add some sweetener. I usually add some of my sucanat brown sugar and some stevia and erythritol blend that I use to sweeten, and I will often add a little bit of vanilla to it. And then what we do, we eat it with, well, the way I grew up, I ate it with we ate it with crackers usually, like soda crackers. We put soda crackers in it and ate it. I know some of you think that's gross, probably. But Joas grew up putting like breadcrumbs, like chopped up bread in it, and he would eat it that way. And but then we also started eating it with graham crackers, which is really good that way. So I think we'll just do a few different ways tonight. Some of us will have graham crackers, some of us will have bread, whatever we want in it. So yes, that's what I'm having for dinner. So you can just watch me as I prepare it. And yeah, this day has not been that interesting, I don't think, but I just kind of wanted to show you what my day sometimes looks like. So while the dinner is heating up, I am going to get our master bathroom cleaned. I have a schedule where I clean bathrooms every Tuesday. I have 4 bathrooms in this house, so I clean bathrooms every Tuesday if I'm at home. Now, I wasn't home for most of the day, but I'm still gonna get this bathroom cleaned, and maybe I can have Avalon clean their upstairs bathroom. I made a schedule for me to clean bathrooms a certain day of the week so that I get it done, because I don't necessarily love to clean bathrooms, but I like if they're clean, so I always do it. So I still have about a half hour before Joas comes home from work, and that's usually when we have dinner as soon as he comes home. So I have about a half hour. So what I'm going to do is work on editing. Joas and I, we don't really have a schedule with editing. We just do it when we can. So we just try to, whenever we have a little bit of spare time, I work on it. Often he will work on it maybe evenings after the children are in bed for an hour or something, and I just try and find time throughout the day to do editing. Editing actually takes a long time. You know, I'm not that great at it, but I enjoy it. But I could get a lot better at it. But I just do what I can for now. Gosh. Okay, Chloe wants to tell you something.
I'm gonna go swim.
She says they're gonna go swimming, and they probably won't be able to swim much here because it's a creek, but they can at least go in the water and play in the water, but I'm guessing there won't be much swimming. So after dinner we decided to take off and come here to Lee Creek and do some fishing. I'm not going to do any fishing, but do you want to go play now? But the guys thought they might do some fishing here, and the little children will just dabble in the creek. It's just so beautiful here. In the summer times we try to get out and do as much fun things as we can out in nature, because the summer goes so fast, and we're usually so busy in the summertime, so we just try to enjoy it as much as possible. And I just want to tell you, if you're somewhere where you can't go out in nature much, just do what you can, because it brings peace to your soul. God's creation just just brings peace to you. It brings peace to me as I sit here and listen to the water and the birds and just all the beautiful greenery. I just love it. But anyways, yeah, it's just spending time with family. Like through the day, we're busy, we're off doing things. Joas is working, we have our jobs and stuff, and I'm at home most of the time, but still, we're all usually busy, so it's so nice just to go do something as a family and relax and have fun. And I believe that's what it's all about, to actually enjoy one another and have fun together. So yeah, and just to be so thankful. I just want to be thankful every day for every day that I have with my children, my family, because I know life is so fragile, and I always pray a protection over our day, over all the children, and over all of us. So anyways, that was a little long-winded, but and I know this video is probably really long, so I'm gonna have to cut some things out. But I just want to tell you, thank you. I don't know if this was interesting to you. I feel like it was kind of a boring video, but I hope you enjoy it somehow and you just love watching it. So I thank you, and I pray God bless you all richly. Here come the boys. Let's see what they've got. They were gone for almost an hour. Hey, look at that, Ethan. Justin. Lots of little fish. What kind are they?
Cutthroat trout, brook trout, and Colombian river trout.
Colombian river trout. I don't remember hearing of that. Wow. Really? That's pretty awesome. How many?
10.
10 of them. How many did you get, and how many did Justin get?
I got 4 and I got 6.
And you got 6, huh? I bet that was fun.
Okay, these crazy boys and girls are gonna go in the water. Unbelievable. That is so cold. All right. This water comes from a lake that has ice floating on it still. It is very, very cold. I guess there's some fish down in there. Okay, Avalon, you gonna do it?
Yeah,
Go, let's go, let's go. You got it. It's cold. It's really cold.